Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be unboxing something pretty special here. It's my first time that I've ever picked up Star Wars sketch cards. Actually, any sketch cards in general. I don't own any sketch cards. And it's my first time seeing any in person. Obviously, it's just going to be a really nice drawing, but it is kind of cool. It's going to be my first time seeing these in person. These are one of one inserts that they put into the various, Tops style packs over the years. I'm not going to reveal what character it is for quite yet, but if you know me quite well, you might know what character it may be. So let's open these up live on camera so that way I can kind of see it for the first time with you guys in person here in a video. All right. Oh, it looks like they gave a few extra cards in here. Let's see. I don't want to reveal it. All right. Doesn't look like we can reveal it yet, which is good. Let's slide this out of the way. Always like some nice little freebies. Looks like it's got a couple hairs in the little bag here. That's okay. They definitely have a cat or a dog or something, that's for sure. Alrighty. Let's actually move the cards in the back to the front. So that way, or which side? I think this is the front. Okay. So let's move these here. That way we can kind of go through them and then reveal it afterwards. Make it more fun that way. So congratulations, you've discovered a Star Wars finest sketch card from, looks like it says Dana Cabranjanos. It's a little hard to read. Got the signature and the name there, and non-signature, which is just as hard to read as the signature. So let's flip this. Got a couple of freebies in front here. I'm definitely more into the original trilogy and the prequels rather than the sequel stuff, but still very nice of them to include. All right, you guys ready? I'm going to see my first ever Star Wars sketch card. This one's really cool looking. Oh man, that's so awesome. So my favorite Star Wars character is Greedo, and I saw this on eBay and I'm like, you know what? It's time to commit. A lot of times sketch cards are actually not even that expensive when it's for characters that are not like super popular. And in the case of Greedo, he's got his fans, but he's not like a Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, or Darth Vader or anything like that. So the competition for Greedo sketches is actually not that crazy. What I loved about this is like the definition on this, the color work, the line work. There's just so much I love about this with like the green moon behind him. I loved it. And as a Greedo fan, I definitely appreciated this. Loved everything about this card. It's kind of like a nice mix of like a newer looking Greedo versus the old school Greedo. And it's actually, when it comes to sketch cards, you can get anything. You can get something that's a simple line drawing, like a quick sketch that takes somebody like literally a minute or two. Or you can get something like this where someone puts a bit more time into it. And, I'm not a professional artist. This definitely looks like something that probably would have taken the person that made it like a good 45 minutes to an hour. I'm assuming like that's quite a bit of work put into this with what appears to be like some kind of acrylic pencils. So yeah, I'm the only person in the world. These are not prints. This is original drawing straight on the card. Looks awesome. Oh boy. I could tell that this may create a monster when it comes to me seeking out sketch cards for not just, Greedo, but other Star Wars characters that I really like. So now that we got that one out of the way, let's reveal the second one. All right. I want to make sure I don't. Okay, so they've got it sandwiched in between here. Let me just slice this real quick with an X-Acto blade off camera. Gotta be really careful that I don't... Oh, wait, hold on. Can I actually pull this out? I might be able to pull this out from the side. I don't want to mistakenly slice the card. Okay, we can pull it. It's top loaded, thankfully. Okay, so that's the front. Let's do it from this way first. All right, so yeah, you had to open packs to pull these. Some of them would get rejected by Tops, and then they'd send it back to the artist, and then they're free to sell it the way they want. But from what I understand, these two that I bought were ones that you had to pull from a pack. So this one here is from Alex Mines. It looks like I checked some of their artwork, and they seem to do a really nice job. And they're going to be known for something a little bit different than the previous card art-wise. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. It's like photo realistic. My goodness. I saw this and I had to have it. I looked at this and I'm like, that looks like it's straight off of the film. Like if the film went black and white, and I looked at it, I'm like, I honestly couldn't tell if they practically traced this. I'm just going to assume that they are a very talented artist because I'm telling you, this looks, first of all, this is like a pencil sketch blended, obviously. I'm actually just going to keep it in here. But yeah, I mean, look at the detail on his head here and the shadow work and the line work. I mean, I looked at this and it looked like a photograph. But this is original artwork on the card. Only person that has this. This is a very popular still that artists typically use for Greedo. This isn't the only artist that has used this pose, as opposed to this one, which is a very unique looking card. That's what I loved about this, and the great contrast between these two is just so awesome. This one here looks really original, like this person just thought this up on their own. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't. This doesn't look familiar to me for Greedo. Um, this one here is a bit more common, but I just really love their definition of Greedo in the cantina holding up Han Solo. And as my favorite character, this is his first appearance right here in the movie. Why is Greedo my favorite character? I love the cantina. It's my favorite scene in all the Star Wars movies. And Greedo was like really the first character where I was like, wow, this is just an amazing universe that's far, far away. And I was just so blown away by all the aliens and the costumes and stuff when I was younger. And Greedo just always stood out to me because when I was younger, green was my favorite color. So I just naturally really like Greedo. The first Star Wars figure I ever bought, I didn't buy a Luke, I didn't buy a Han Solo, I didn't buy a Darth Vader. I bought a Greedo. And before I bought an R2D2 toy, I bought an R5D4. That should tell you pretty much everything you need to know about me and Star Wars and my love for these like weird alien creatures. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Maybe more sketch cards to come in the future. Obviously, I can't go too overboard about this. This was kind of like a Christmas present for me, and this was just like we bought one, we might as well get another kind of purchase. And not something I'm going to be able to buy all the time, but the start of something hopefully really awesome for the future of my Star Wars collection. Thank you for watching.